Hello. Wow, I really can't nail that, to be honest. Um, trying to get an intro going, but I don't know. It's like I tend to like use the transition from the loading screen to like the main screen. I use that short moment to do a um I guess like a very like rough sound check. So I just say like I say like a very innocuous hello, or uh yeah, something really mild, just so I can test whether the mic's working or not. So, but yeah, it seems to be working just fine. Uh, that said, while I was setting up the stream, I did realize that uh I usually have my other browser on my right. Um, that's usually where I keep the cheat sheet, right? The thing you see on your right, which is on my left. Um, that's where I usually keep like the cheat sheet, right? That's what you're seeing right now. But after getting those ads, I started like using the browser, or i.e. the cheat sheet in this context, to your right, which is to my left, as the place where I can like monitor where the ads are, right? Probably I should like have set up a what do you call this? A a dock, if you will, like a window in my software to have that like have that information displayed alongside all the other stuff I have here. Uh, but it's starting to get pretty cluttered. I could probably, yeah, I don't know. It's just, but yeah. To be honest, I think there's a much simpler solution here, and which is to like just use a different browser, right? Yeah, I think that I could just do that. So let me do that really quickly here. Let's see. I don't want to like kind of like like break the immersion. Moving between uh tabs, right? So let me just take this little guy here, give it his own thing, and yeah, that should work. That should definitely work. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, so wow, I talked about like a particular problem for 5 minutes and then solving it within a split second. That's kind of like a a good chunk of my life, to be honest. Hence why like I've kind of wanted, or I kind of like wanted to like move away from that habit, right? Which is to continuously ponder and debate and overly assess uh, problems, and without even like taking a stab at it, right? And I think that's kind of like what I've been exhibiting over the past few streams, right? Even not even the past few streams, even pretty much like a good chunk, or even like the entirety, right? Uh, I think I played games that weren't necessarily like the games I played before, nor have I like even the sync list. Hello, this the smallest inkling. That was a word I was looking for. What the hell? Uh, to like entertain and to play, and yeah, it's um I must admit, it's kind of like outside my comfort zone, right? I typically just mm, research a bit about the game, but I think just with the whole time thing and just like yeah, with the whole like just attitude, just do it, Stuart, just do it. Yeah, it's just what was happening. So yeah, case in point, I think I was playing what Tarkov, Project Zomboid. What were the other games? Damn, I just woke up. I just woke up. So, uh, but yeah, no, oh, sorry, I forgot. Like, yeah, I have to go introduce myself. My name's Stuart Warley. I'm the security guard at the local business park, and yeah, um, this stream today is basically my weekly like in review stream. It's just a way to just kind of like decompress, like and learn some Japanese along the way, right? So um, yeah, it's because I think I stream a fairly bit more than the usual like VTubers. I stream like 3 streams. looking for another noun there, but I was like struggling to. And yeah, it's it's not to someone who like may not have done this particular initiative in the past. It may not look like a big commitment. I want to say I won't use the word commitment. I want like a big initiative. Yeah, yeah. Um, but it's actually pretty like involved. Like imagine like 3 hours roughly, or even more, streaming a day, and there are hidden like tasks and work behind the scenes, right? So yeah, it's pretty it gets pretty involved, and I do kind of like just want to like at some point like in the week uh just kind of like talk about the whole process, right? And it's what are ups and downs, ins and outs, lefts and rights, sideways, right, going in circles and stuff. But yeah, it's just kind of like a thing. But yeah, it's this is what I usually do, right? Let me just my sound here. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this is this is this is the part where I get actually very paranoid at like my sounds. Uh, okay, so yeah, maybe alright, cool. Yeah, so the thing, what we're I guess yeah, I was just explaining kind of like what usually transpires around these streams. But and also I guess like in lieu of that, like I also like go over my lessons uh in the stream, right? So I figured like you know if I wanted to learn Japanese, might as well like do it in such a way that I'm kind of like forced to. I don't say forced, like have a schedule, right? Have a schedule too. And I figured like, yeah, you know what? Like, we just like do it on a weekly basis, right? Like something that's like just like because you lose interest real fast, right? You whenever you like you learn, we're attempting to learn a skill, especially if it's something that is like not necessarily used a lot, right? So, uh, it's you tend to like um lose the interest real fast. No hero first or no? I mean like first chatter. I think so. I think so. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, yeah, I was just explaining kind of like what I do on these weekly streams. So yeah, it's been a while. What was the last? I think I did this one last Saturday. Uh, yeah. And that's Just got a 65 centimeter big base bass in Zomboid. Yeah, I think we never really got to like testing out the fishing mechanic in that game. So, uh, but yeah, you seem to be playing right now. Yeah, I was just talking about like me playing like a lot of games that I have that wouldn't have like touched at some point, either due to lack of time or through like um uh to be honest, it's just lack of time actually. Like I was always interested in these games, but never really had the opportunity to play them. So I made like 23 packs of fries. They're in the fridge if you need a quick snack. Okay, all right, all right. Thank you, thank you, hero. Yeah, and I guess that's kind of like the thing, right? Like uh, Project Zomboid, um, is a game. It's a simulator. Uh, and from the name itself, it's set in a zombie apocalypse, right? So everyone's dead, i.e., they're still moving, but they have a ravenous appetite for their own kind, i.e., their past former selves. Uh, Also with all that fry, I got cooking level 6. Nice, nice. Yeah, like it's so yeah. As you can see, like it's pretty involved, right? Like the the developers of said game were pretty like had a pretty like expansive imagination, right? Because there's just so much stuff involved, right? And yeah, it's you easily get lost and like in the world because of how real it is. Uh, but yeah, it's fun. It's fun, like especially when you're playing with other people because I guess you can kind of like role play. Um, and, and I think I was role playing like yeah, I was a security guard, right? So, sorry, I'm a security guard, right? So I basically like role play a security guard, like i.e. useless, right? Uh, uh, Funny enough, in Zomboid, the security guard doesn't have weapon skills, but the only thing he or she's skilled at is running away. So I love it. I love it. I think I'm pretty. Nah. What do you mean you're pretty useless? You just made 23 packs of fries and you caught a a big you caught a big fish basically. Like you I for one got Luke bit and actually I think thankfully that was the only screw up I did. Yeah. But yeah, no, it's yeah, so yeah, I was playing with Luke. I was playing Hero as well here. He's in chat, and I was playing with Krim. So all four of us were, I think, in Rosewood. Holed up in a motel, in a rest stop. And yeah, it's I have 436 Zeds killed. Okay. Yeah. No. What? I only had like what 6 of 100. Yeah, zombies killed. So yeah, you guys are racking them up. But no, it's one of those games that that you like. It's like Sims. It's like The Sims. If I were to like make an analogy, it's like playing The Sims. Um, uh, you'd you'd think that like it would be like well, I mean like zombie apocalypse. Yeah, the zombie apocalypse is like an avenue to uh be be freed from the shackles of modern society. I think I'm making a reference to like that new anime where I keep forgetting the name where uh there's this salary man I think he just fresh out of college, fresh out of uni, got hired into a black company. And I think there's one scene where like, yeah, he was like, uh, his day is ended, but then his colleagues were like, "Oh, that's just the first shift. Now we go on to the second shift, which is like past 5, right? So they have to work up to like what 8 or 9, probably even worse, right? In the evening, and yeah, he started developing eye bags, right? And started like, um, he started like neglecting himself and his surroundings, right? I think his room, his apartment, his aparto, uh, was like strewn with like energy drinks and ready to eat meals. Uh, yeah, and then yeah, that's been going on for quite a while. He was very like uh I guess like despondent. He was very uh I guess I want to use a different word other than sad, but he was in that state, right? And one day, I suddenly like the world just turned into a zombie apocalypse you know, scenario. And yeah, under normal circumstances, like a person beset by such like challenges would, you know, freak the f out, right? And rightfully so, right? Because like people you usually like ignore, or like you would like, you know, not have to run away from, um now you have to like do neither of those. Like you have to like be aware and run away from them because they're gonna eat you, and that's gonna cause a lot of stress, that's gonna cause a lot of hysteria. But apparently this guy, the salaryman, he loved every minute of it because now he doesn't have to go to work. So yeah, it's it's it opens up that kind of like um possibility in people's lives whenever like, you know, whenever they're kind of stuck. So I think that's the reason why like I guess zombie apocalypse games and like RPs, role plays are like fairly popular because they they still um grab some familiar like areas in a person's life, right? Zombie apocalypses tend to like happen in the present time, um, and usually in centers and places where people who would enjoy them take place. And it's and basically like, yeah, all the comfort, well, not their comforts, but all like the trappings, well, not their all, but a good chunk are still present, but society has broken down, right? Like there's no laws, there's no taxes, there's no like police. Well, there probably are some, but they're not obligated to like follow the law at this point. Uh, and yeah, it's like that. It opens up kind of like a big world, if you will, um, outside of like the you know, like the ever present danger that may feel constricting, that are the zombies that are roaming around, right? So, but yeah, it's a fun game. I think I've played similar games back in the past. Mm, I think I keep mentioning to like Hero, Krim, and Luke. Well, not necessarily Luke, but yeah, about me playing a similar game. It was a web-based game. Not sure if you guys have heard of Dead Frontier. Yeah, yeah, it's man. I played that game when it was still a Flash game. Oh man, I that said, I think Flash is still around, but it's not nearly as popular anymore. Um, but yeah, it's just I used to play those kinds of games, so I kind of am familiar with the mechanics and all that. But Project Zomboid expands like exponentially. I would use that adverb actually. It exponentially expands like what constitutes a zombie game because there's way well, I don't want to say way too many stuff to like ponder and like assess, but there's a lot. Uh, stuff. You have to use special sites and stuff to get Flash now. It kind of died. Yeah. It's if Flash was like if Adobe Flash, even Macromedia, I would use Word. I would continue to use. I can't like disassociate the originating company from the product. But if if Flash was like a person, that person has died long ago. Um, been buried. His remains have decomposed, and yeah, it's just a bunch of bones now. That's literally how ancient that thing is. Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. But dude, I used to program in Flash. Not sure if people are still familiar with ActionScript, but that's a way for you to programmatically like uh what do you call this? Uh, I guess programmatically like do animations. Yeah. Um, Basically, you can only do so much with like the console. Um, they typically have these libraries, these methods, these classes, um, hidden away in parsers uh, and in APIs that do not have like a UI interface. So that was a redundancy. Uh, and yeah, you'd kind of be forced to learn programming that way. It's, in a way, that's kind of how I got introduced to programming. But um, it's whoa, man, it's based off an old like standard, the ECMA. I don't be honest though, it kind of it that language kind of is bad to be honest. Probably the reason why I don't program a lot anymore because I was built on very bad foundations. But yeah, it's yeah. So I think that's kind of a weird progression, eh? Like I was doing Flash animations, I was programming, and I came across this zombie Flash game. Played the hell out of it. I think I made 10 characters there. Um, and then just promptly like just not played it. And then fast forward to like yesterday, and now I'm playing a similar game, albeit very different. Because of how like there's so much stuff to like worry about. uh, and yeah, I'm coming into said game, Project Zomboid, with that in mind, with that like experience. So yeah, um, I think if I recall, um, you cannot. Yeah, I think you cannot craft stuff in Dead Frontier. Uh, you can only loot stuff. Um, and if you're trying to craft things, you have to look for another person to help you craft them, right? I guess to people who are like unaware, I'm gonna show you guys like a small preview of what I'm talking about. That this game, Dead Frontier. Everyone knows Project Zomboid by now, but this one I think probably yeah, the zombie MMO game. Yeah, not sure if you guys can see that. You guys can see that. Yeah, yeah. Oh wait, hang on. Did I have the sound on? No. Uh, Hang on. Let me just try to. Uh, Nope, I don't have the sound on. Hang on, give me a moment. There it is. Okay, it's pretty loud. A bit loud. I don't have the setting for like for the volume in the browser. So you see, it's kind of similar. I'm not sure why I have to shout, but the thing is, I can't like modify. I can't like, you know, like configure the volume here for some reason. Hate when they do that. So yeah, it's a zombie game. It's an MMO. Actually, to be honest, I should have pointed that out. But yeah, that's how I got introduced to the whole like zombie apocalypse genre, and it's nice. It's nice. It's actually a fun game. And yeah, I guess to the eagle-eyed, like you're probably wondering, like, Stuart, that's not a Flash game, right? There's just 3D stuff in it. Well, yeah, yeah. I think they moved from Flash to Unity. Um, Actually, a long while ago. Um, I played that version as well. So, and yeah, it's compared to Project Zomboid versus that game. Yeah, Project Zomboid has way much stuff going for it. So I can see where why everyone's like super pumped up with that game. Um, but yeah, no, that's the thing I played with like Hero, Krim, and sorry, Luke, and hopefully like the thing is like they all live like excuse me, wow, um, voice not there at the moment. So yeah, excuse me. Okay, cool. It's a Sunday morning. I just woke up, so voice a bit groggy, and yeah, but no, it, sorry, the subject of like playing with those three guys, like it's a bit difficult because I live very far away from them, so I can only like do weekends with them because yeah, right. uh and yeah, it's but the thing is, there is like Dead Frontier, Project Zomboid doesn't have a goal. There's no objectives on your top left or top right, wherever that is. And yeah, you're just expected to survive as long as you can. And Dead Frontier is like that as well. So in a way, that's why like when I heard about this game, I'm like, oh, okay, it's just that game, but newer, right? So, but yeah, it's great. It's great. Oh, and I guess like yeah, so going back to kind of like what's happening here. So yeah, that was like one of the things that I do. Basically like in this stream, I would I will like talk about random stuff over the past week. And the next like few upcoming few days, I guess. But that's like the well, it has naturally segued into like being the main thing about these streams. But mainly, I usually use these streams to like learn Japanese, right? So, um, but the the reasoning behind me like going off tangent at some points is that like I treat those tangents as like breaks, right? Like just to kind of like because when you're trying to learn something, um you like spend maybe like an hour or so, and then you get burnt out, right? So that's when I like move away from the learning and go talking to like anything at this point. So yeah, it's just it's uh so that's what we're gonna expect over the course of the stream. And given that, I guess we should start. So let's see. Yeah, okay. So to the uninitiated, to my left is a cheat sheet of the hiragana, um, um, writing syllabary, and to my right is the Anki flashcard program. So, name of the game. Do not. I should not be looking to my left, because if I do, oh sorry, look to my left. That's my left. If I if I do, uh, I'm cheating basically. I don't want, because I'm looking at the cheat sheet, right? So don't want to do that. I should look to my right, which is the flashcard program. I'm gonna eat your left lung. Great. Welcome, games. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I mean, all this talking about Project Zomboid and zombies in general has turned my chat into a has given them quite a cannibalistic attitude now. But yeah, it's just, well, I don't even know how to respond to. No one comes into chat and say I want to eat your organs, right? So yeah, I need to get used to that. So where were we? Yeah, so it's on your flashcard program. Let me go and open up the window, and we are golden. Uh, actually not. We're not golden. Uh, oh, you know what? Sorry, chat. I probably need to like move some stuff around. Yeah, as I pointed out before, after getting these ads, it kind of has screwed up kind of like how I like monitor like my streams, because I now have to use like this ads manager thing to um predict when ads come up, and so I can like let chat know that yeah, stats are coming up. Uh, so now I have to use three screens. Albeit I only have like two, but I need like three windows probably. Yeah, I think three windows. Or like that's what I'm trying to say here. But yeah, it's kind of slightly screwed up, kind of like my usual like setup. So I'm kind of like playing in the dark here. Cool. Okay. Nice. I think with that out of the way, we can start. Hello. All right. I used to Twitch ad block. You're right. Okay. All right. Yeah. Like I I don't really, to be perfectly honest with you guys, like I don't really I'm not really worried about like missing out on revenue on the ads and stuff. Uh I, it's I mean, to to people who are watching that are like also like affiliates, they know exactly what I'm talking about. But yeah, like the ads do nothing. They they I'm like, why are they even here basically? So but that's a thing at this point anyway. Um so yeah, so let's start. So I'm gonna go like get the hiragana going. So just this is a review. I already like covered these, and it's just a review basically. So uh cool.
So,
And right off the bat, I've forgotten. Oh, okay. Jesus. Say.
se,
Okay. Okay.
he,
Is that loud? Let's see. Let's see if it's loud. Good. No.
do,
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Uh, where were we? Okay, cool. Let's see. Ro. Me.
me,
Fu.
fu,
Uh, Te.
te,
Uh, Re.
re,
Ah. So, uh, when I take time to kind of like figure out what the symbol meant, that means that I'm struggling. So, what? So you notice that there are like 4 buttons in the bottom. That should you should tell Anki how fast you were in determining what that symbol, how that symbol is pronounced. That way, it can like figure out. Oh, Stuart, needs uh a lot of remedial on this particular symbol, so he or she, no, it is gonna like show it more to me. So that's what's happening, right? So um this is what?
mu,
Yeah. This is tsu.
tsu,
uh this is sa.
sa,
mm, this is mo.
ma,
Oh yeah, Jesus, forgot about that. So
so,
good and ma.
ma,
Okay, yeah. So yeah, just like a muscle. Um, the less you use it, basically is, um, what was that saying? You like, you don't use it, you lose it, kind of thing. Yeah. That's basically what's happening here. And that's kind of like, I guess, a really really quick segue. Um, I am entertaining the idea of possibly like maybe like going to Japan for like maybe an extended amount of time, just so I can actually like get immersed. Because I think that's kind of the problem now, where I um because I'm in a mainly English speaking country. Uh, I don't have any like avenues to use like Japanese I've been learning, so it is the most like um evident issue at hand here. So, fun fact: you don't exist. Yeah, you showed pictures. You do exist. But yeah, that's kind of like the biggest problem now, apart from games having an existential crisis. But yeah, I've been thinking about it. Um, this poll.
po,
Okay, and this is yeah.
mia,
Um, this is zi.
zu,
This is no. See?
ji,
So yeah, I kind of slightly, yeah, as you saw there, I know what these characters are, these symbols, how these symbols are pronounced. I want to, but you tend to lose them, so because you're not using it. Um, okay, so katakana, right? Study. Hmm.
hi,
Oh, scheisse. Again, sorry, I forgot to like switch to my. Yeah, cool. Uh, this is. Oh, sorry. The katakana system. And I'm gonna go do a quick cheat here. Ah, okay. All right. I'm gonna. Ah,
da,
and again. Yeah, I cheated, but don't worry. I put that to again. Oh,
o,
okay. Uh, mm.
n,
Uh, stop. No. See.
se,
Yeah. I put that to hard. Hey.
he,
Mm-hmm. Uh, ah.
ta,
Hmm. Eh. Ne.
me,
Jesus, no, sorry, that's wrong. That's wrong. Yeah. Huh?
ふ
What? Oh, I get screwed up by that. No, yeah, again. Whoopsies. Ka.
か
Hmm. Eh. Ah, wait, sorry, nah.
な
Jesus Christ. Huh?
ら
Good. And this is fu?
ふ
Yeah, but that's hard. That took a while. He?
ひ
Mm-hmm. Me.
め
Yeah. Yeah, the nest different. Yeah. Um, this is nope. Poo, right?
ふ
Hard. Poo.
ふ
Why has that like? Okay. Me, moo, me. Mmm. Yeah, nest. Yeah. And yeah. Ooh. It's in my noggin, chat. It's in my noggin. But yeah. Again, as keep, I will say that they'll blue in the face. Uh, if you don't use it, you lose it. So, all right, let's do this. Nagi.
ぎ
Mm, yeah.
にゃ
Yeah. Why did I say that? uh, let's see. Zo.
ず
Oh. Oh. Okay. Cool. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's on me. This is. Yeah.
ひゃ
Mm. G.
じ
Uh. B.
び
Mm. Uh. Oh. Ah. This is Ja.
じゃ
Uh. Oh. Ah. Kyo.
ひょ
Mm. Kia.
きゃ
Uh. Why am I struggling now? Zo?
ぞ
Yeah. And this is Z.
ず
Yeah. Yeah. A struggle. It's a struggle. But yeah, that basically completes all of like the hiragana remedials. Yeah, eventually it will like the numbers you saw on the far right column, the do column, the ones in green, they're gonna repopulate just so like oh okay, Stuart is needs to relearn these things once more, and yeah, um, and the thing is like so that's, I guess that's a good segue to kind of like what I'm. But let me like just prepare, or at least like just yeah, let me prepare that. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Like how's this Sunday morning treating you? Wherever you are, whether like you're not having or you're not like in a Sunday at this point. Because like if you're not careful, I might eat your liver if you're not careful. I, you threatened my lung, and now you're threatening my liver. God dang. Uh, so sorry, I lost my train of thought there. Uh, yes, I was gonna say that. So basically, uh, yeah, so I think the biggest issue was I just came back from like a convention, and funny enough, I'm not even like I'm not even referring, probably like half referring to the one I went like maybe a few weeks ago, a couple weeks ago. But yeah, it's And among other things, like there's a lot going on. I've actually like kind of like have a lot of like work to do. Uh, me, and it and I think I think the most evident part or the most evident area is me working on my channel redemptions and all that stuff, all the affiliate stuff because I have apart from the ads, I literally have neither touched or have touched I haven't touched any dials basically, nor like settings on that particular area. So yeah, kind of need to get that done. Uh, I mean, you're not safe, but I don't think. I mean, I'm not safe. I got a security guard. I'm the one who's keeping people safe. um, yeah, but what was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh yeah. Yes. So probably like after this stream, I'm gonna go work on them. Um, it's. I mean, it's supposed to be like a very simple thing to do. Um, but you kind of need to like at least figure out or just conceptualize first like what you want to do with them. Like for example, like uh I think I have I to be honest, I don't it's well, because I haven't really touched the settings yet, but I don't know what the channel redemptions are out there. Like I know that I think people have told me like it's the defaults are there, hydrate, head pats, and like all that stuff, uh and I don't so I guess that's the thing, but there's also like I guess you also want to like personalize that, like you want to like put some Stuart-esque like channel redemptions. uh so that's why I kind of like need to like put some thought into that particular task, right? And the bits, the subscriptions and all that stuff. um I think I still have to like look into like personalizing those. Yeah, I guess that's the right noun, personalizing. Uh, so yeah, like probably like spend some time after the stream to like work on that. I really need to. I keep putting it off, right? But I think you kind of know why because I stream a really good number those or I have a very like frequent rate of streams. Let's just put it that way, right? So um yeah, not a lot of like free time, right? On top of like all the other like stuff I'm working on and all the other stuff like I am obligated to work for or in so or at can't preposition Sunday mornings, bad English time for Stuart. But yeah, uh it's yeah, hopefully like yeah, hopefully once con season is over, which is like now, right? Then we can get back to like just that regular cadence of well, I'm still keeping the regular cadence of streams, but uh that regular cadence of creative. I would say not from my I'm gonna say like non-stream like content. Let's put it that way, or like just like um like because I do commission art and stuff, right? I do love art, and so I commission artists for that, and I guess like just to and the thing is I kind of want to get back to like making videos, right? So and I thought like what, Stuart, like I'm gonna go and to mark the affiliate ness achievement status. I'm gonna go make a short video about it. Um, yeah, it'll be nice. I kind of like yeah. I saw other people like um celebrating their milestones by posting something on social media. I felt like that's, we could use a little bit more presentation there, right? So oh, Krim. Here he comes with the sussy comments again. But yeah, no, it's so that's kind of like what um I'm cooking. To be honest, I've yet to actually like open up or fire up like those like video making software. Um uh and the thing is I have like a storyboard already set up, but I do probably need like a commission or two to like finish it off. So had an interesting Tarkov game, 2 PMC in the beginning, and then like 12 scavs killed with my friend on woods, but both almost died. Uh, got out with 30 seconds to spare. Yeah, I gonna do a scav run and then zomboid. Yeah, I guess that's a good segue to like yeah, is it a good segue to like the last Tarkov stream I was in? What Krem mentioned there? Um, it's real. Tarkov, Escape from Tarkov, is a very, very scary game. Uh, might not be a lot coming from me because I tend to get frightened easily, or get scared easily from horror games, but it's a different kind of like fear. Right? It's not. It's kind of a fear. It's like the fear of the unknown, as with all other horror games, but you have this fear of like screwing up. Yeah, that's a legitimate fear. And the thing is because raids in Tarkov, those are basically the mission instances you get into. Um, they have consequences, and it can go up and down, right? You either have a good raid or a very bad raid, and I think there's no there's there's no middle ground. Like you either get out alive, just like what Krim and his friend thankfully has happened, or you don't, which means that uh, Rip, Rip Bo, the streets doesn't load, but have 19 XP to go until Ragman level 2. Ah, yeah. So, yeah. If you guys are like wondering what the hell he's talking about, I was in that position once. Don't worry. If you're interested, I know what. Let me like show you guys like what I'm talking about. So you know what? Let's just open my stream then. Oh, I'm broadcasting myself. Hello. It's just kind of awkward. Oh no, wait. Let's just go like go to my YouTube. There you go.
No, he's come out of third room. He's near med room.
Is sound going? Let's see.
Which side? Alfie. Is he on the left side of the building or the right side of the building?
Right side.
Noted. Is that where your body was?
Oh, I'm sorry, Krim. I didn't occur to me that you're also in the stream, so.
Actually, don't need any of this stuff.
You can wear a Ushanka.
Oh yeah.
Yes, there's a Ushanka here.
Oh yeah, she need all of this stuff.
I mean,
All
yeah,
right.
but don't have enough space.
Oh. Reload YT and check subs. Sorry. Your channel. Oh, it must be you, Game. Well, thank you for the subscription. Yeah, that's very appreciate. I very much appreciate that.
Okay,
Yeah.
in which case.
So yeah, I keep a VOD channel. This is it.
Where?
Did bring out the whole ocean that time.
Beretta there?
Yeah, so I was playing with Krim. Yeah.
Just shoot in the sky.
So yeah, this is basically like Tarkov.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't really know which way that wall
not basically, but it's just
How about
a
now?
smidge,
Just drop the stuff
a
that's in
crumb
there,
of it.
otherwise.
So it's a first-person shooter
I'm
Oh,
with
drop my stuff from. Wait, what?
I dropped your stuff from this bag. You dropped the
with some
UAV
MMO
ray
elements,
and
and I guess
the
like we
fuel
just go
bag.
straight to action. Let's go for some action.
You guys are still like doing that raid where
I like how the action
we
eventually
can
ended
put
up me like going through a
Alpha,
part
did you
where.
say you wanted that AK?
Oh wait, am I?
Hell yeah.
Alright, I got you. On
Hell
top
yeah.
You know
of
what,
the
let's just.
Golnick.
I
shit, we got the
struggle with
factory
this.
jack
To
from
be
before,
honest.
so.
There we go. Yeah, much better.
Tell him to bring out the whole
Yeah. So
Never mind, I'm not getting you back.
there's some
Where
inventory
is that?
management,
I'm not doing it on purpose. I think
right?
I might have some.
So let me just
Yeah,
lower the volume for them a bit. Yeah, but there's some inventory management and some people find it. I've noticed that it's not like it's not a general consensus, right? Some people hate this part of the game. Like they don't like fiddling around uh little pixels and boxes and stuff. But some people do, and to be honest, I kind of understand both of them because RPG battle royale looter shooter that is in Russia with weird superstitious lore. Yes, I mean, okay. I have this problem and where I over explain things. Probably a good thing for a VTuber like myself because I can fill out a lot of time. Because I'm too verbose. But yeah, Krim pretty much like described it better, to be honest. So yeah, it's that kind of game, right? Uh, so I don't where is the action? The thing is, like, it feels like there's not a lot of action going on,
Okay. You guys are good.
but it's just yeah, like it's fun to play with friends though. I mean, every game is fun to play with friends, but
no LV, don't you?
but
I was gonna say was it
and you see that there's skills and stuff they have to learn.
from what I can tell.
Where's the action? Holy shit! But to be honest, it kind of is. Oh, sorry, ads in progress. Oh my god, I forgot about that ads. Ads in progress. I'm sorry about the ads. Ads. I saw that. 60% Tetris in a nutshell unless you're a Giga Chat. Yeah. I'm convinced it's words about. God. We've been through this already. We're not gonna have this conversation. Oh, no ads? Really? Because you're. Oh yeah. People with ad blockers. Yeah. Okay, well, to the people with ad blockers, you are psychos. I love it. But yeah.
Yes.
I got
So
the
it
shot.
doesn't really matter anyway.
No,
because
Krim's just
it's going to be
he's just indulging you games. But yeah,
thingy to be just.
it's somewhat similar to, I guess, I wouldn't say like I was in a real life combat situation, but I think it's probably close to that because there's a whole lot of running around doing nothing until it gets
Single press for both of it.
until something happens, right?
If
Which
I'm
is
across the
like
map and that's all
which
weapons right there, then I
is
should be going here.
like it becomes a balls to the wall kind of like deal where like uh you're gonna get shot like really like gruesomely, like you were gonna get hit in you're gonna get hit in something in your person, you're gonna get hit in the stomach, you're probably gonna get hit in the thorax, your guy will like visibly breathe, uh or not visibly but audibly breathe in a ragged tone. And yeah, it's somewhat like yeah, somewhat scary. Uh, I mean not as such, but I mean it just either. But oh god, I'm not gonna entertain that line of discussion. But sorry, let me look for a part where like I can like show that to you guys. I think it was in the factory. Um, the thing is that factory run, Crim, that was
Oh, I see.
that was like super short, based on the fact that like, oh yeah, this one.
Oh, yeah.
Search. Okay, got
There's someone
head
across
there.
the factory.
Got body armor, and I got an AK-104.
Just,
Holy shit.
you can alt-click stuff to equip it.
You don't
automatically.
remember this?
Alt click stuff. Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, just hold alt and click it.
Awesome.
Right, let's go.
So you can see I'm not really like.
I'm the right over
It's
here.
my first time playing this game, so
Wait,
I'm being spoon fed a
Where's
lot of
everyone
information.
Oh wait, open.
Okay, so
Wait, did you bring up? Did you bring ammo here or no?
Yeah, you've got
Oh,
a
for
75
fuck's-
round drum mag.
of course I like the moment they try to peek a corner inside the room.
That's Crim, by the way. That's his voice.
Oh, okay. I thought you died.
Yo, where are you guys?
Nah.
That
For death is a
that
fucking
Estonian man.
This is true. It's got a Luger CCI in his. Hey guys! I'm gonna go pick up Stuart real quick.
Hey
guys.
Where
Where
is
is
your boy?
bro? Oh, he's
Stuart.
still over there. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
get you, big man. Don't worry.
Oh, that was a player.
Yeah, it
So you
was a
see-
PMC.
You can't just run towards me.
What's good, babe?
Oh, there you go. Cool. You see, there are no like name tags on the above
Yeah,
them,
the
Ouchie,
handgun.
ouchie.
and
The
there's
dude
like
had
friendly
loop
fire,
ammo and fucking.
and there's like friendly fire, right? So what he did just now, running straight at me, is dangerous because I almost shot him, right? Because I don't know whether that guy is like a friendly PMC or not, right? So yeah, I nearly shot that. I nearly shot him, but yeah,
There's
it's
someone underground. There's someone underground.
yeah, you are loud,
No, not
Crim.
here, on the right.
I'm not sure if you've like seen
Dude's head.
my VOD in Twitch in our last stream, but yeah, you kind of are.
Oh my god, it's Sigilla.
Oh
Behind
you, behind you.
yeah. That was the part. That was the scary part. Holy shit! I think that was a
Fucking saw
PMC.
The dude's head.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably a scav, but. Alright, follow me.
Was that a PMC, Crim?
Whoa.
Oh my god, it's Sigilla.
Behind
Like he lies here.
Behind. Wow!
Got him.
Oh my god.
That guy with the comically large like pipe wrench.
Like,
There's someone on running a metal.
Whoa! I fell. Oh god.
Yeah, I can save you.
So you see, I fell
Next to silos.
as the map's boss to get. Oh, there's a boss even. Oh god, I didn't know that.
I'll find it out where the other two.
Okay, I'm going third floor.
So
Yeah, just come up to me.
so can you hear him? Can you hear my guy like literally like breathing heavily? Because I think I just broke two of my legs. My arm got shot or probably like got whacked away by Tagilla with his sledgehammer. Not sure why I'm still able to hold my weapon, but yeah, and I think just from the shock of that fall, my guy is trying to compose himself by breathing heavily, right?
Give him ring if you want.
Hey, can you hear?
Helmet.
Health?
You see, look at this.
I'm on my way.
Like, all right, let me cycle back.
Health?
Like, look at this. Look at this. My right and left legs broken. My left arm bleeding. My right arm and stomach are just they're okay. My thorax is like in the red. My head's still fine, I guess. And yeah, I've been reading vitals are low HP. Yeah, so yeah, when I saw this for the first time, And when I heard my guy like breathing heavily, I felt bad for myself. Like I felt bad for my guy. I was like, holy shit. Usually, like when I play Rising Storm 2, I just get shot in the head and be done with it, right? Like I was like, I'm dead, Jim. I'm like, what else is there for me to do? But this is just like, you can hear my guy's agony. So yeah, I was like, damn, this is visceral. Um, and yeah, it's a fairly intense game, I would say. So what Krim and his friend did in Over the Woods, yeah, and people who play this game regularly are psychos. I mean, like, not, in the good kind. Um, so, but yeah, it's so that's kind of what I was playing on Thursday. Yeah, I was. Did I play? Oh yeah, that's what I played Thursday. I've yet to like put the VOD up for that. Um, I usually like set up the VOD. Let me put on my background music. All right, there you go. What do you mean? No, I mentioned psychos in a good way. You know how like sometimes like we use like um uh seemingly negative like terms, but they're actually positive. Like they have positive like denotations, right? So psychos are like crazy people. I usually have that. Help you. I'm helping my newbie friend. Oh, that's nice of you, Krim. He's got level 19 or almost 10 now, I think. Only Psycho is Tim, who got nothing else to do than Tarkov and Jim. Yeah. Well, Tim, one of like Luke's friends, also does Warhammer. He also paints miniatures. Yeah, yeah, he is. It is Guy is like, actually no, he's a fairly common like person, to be honest. Yeah, yeah, I would say. um, damn, I associate myself with a lot of people. So yeah. He's like, yeah. Some people like like replay this game a lot, right? And yeah, and I think like you start getting this desensitized from all of the fear, from all of like the hesitation, if you play a good number of games or raids. I'm not there yet, right? I I am that kind of person right now that um sighs a uh that does a sigh of relief, an elated sigh of relief when the scav run opens up, because I guess that's where I came from, right? The no consequence runs of FPSs. Scav runs are basically like you've been given a predetermined set of equipment, usually bad, right? And then your objective is to just, uh, as the name suggests, your objective is to scavenge for supplies. You scavenge for equipment. You scavenge for stuff. Get as much as you can. You might fight a PMC or two, um, that will be in your way. All of the other scavs are friendly, supposed to be. There are some player scavs that uh, are essentially just dicks, right? They will shoot at other scavs because, i.e., they're dicks. Um, and yeah, you just grab as much as you can and exfil. You need to like extra. You need to get to the extraction zone, and then once you're safely extracted, then you can like uh then you can pass over all of the scavenge stuff over to your PMC character. So when I was playing scav runs, I was like, oh, I'd rather play this rather than going for a PMC, because at least there's no consequence, right? When I get killed whilst doing a scav run, It's not like I'm losing anything apart from probably like the stuff I scavenged, but you know, it's not like a big deal, right? And yeah, free bad loadout, scav run, free bad loadout, and spawn in later than PMCs. Yeah. So basically, that's what it's saying. Kind of like MC Ultra Hardcore. Or talk about Minecraft. Oh yeah, I really should like start playing Minecraft more then. A local that didn't leave the area that's now under shutdown. So just use it for the Russian US PMCs. Yes. Yeah, so I guess in some ways, whenever I play these games with like Krim, Hero, Luke, Tim, Jez, Servo, I'm usually the nuisance player because like I am not apart compared to those guys. Like I haven't really racked up the hours um, to play otherwise, right? Uh, so yeah, so in a way, yeah, I am the scav. I am the scav. I'm the nuisance player because yeah, like uh in a way that was kind of like my impression of like doing that Thursday stream because I didn't want to be a nuisance to like Krim and Tim and Ches because I act like a scav. Um Therefore I might get them killed and shot. Funny enough, when I upload that VOD, um yeah, that's essentially what just happened. I think I was like um in you know what I know because I'm currently streaming so I can't show the VOD right now. But um essentially what happened there, I was like Ches graciously like joined me in my solo run, my solo stream of Tarkov, and we were doing a PMC raid. So it's just us, right? Us. And there was that moment where um we were about to exfiltrate and we came across a bunch of PMCs. I think there was like 6 of them. So and then a bunch of other scavs. A bunch of scavs. So it was like a really balls to the wall kind of like exfiltrate. It was almost action movie like. It felt great. It was like being in an action movie. Um and you know that mission from Call of Duty, the original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. If you guys don't recall, it's that part where like you're supposed to assassinate this guy. Like I know his name actually. I'm just gonna say it. Assassinate Zakayev, and I think it's set in Chernobyl in the late 80s, right? And you're with this guy, Captain Macmillan. So you're like playing cap as I think lieutenant. You're still a lieutenant back then, Lieutenant Price. So it's just both of you like running through like Chernobyl with a mission, and that was exactly like what was happening. It felt like that mission. Like so, Ches was Captain Macmillan, and funny enough, he is British, so it kind of but he's not Scottish. So, but yeah, it was like that. I'm gonna like have a headcanon that's gonna be like what happened. But yeah, we were trying to exfiltrate, and there was like a bunch of PMCs in our way, and yeah, I got him killed essentially. So, um, eh, I mean, you haven't seen my friend. He literally dresses as scouts. He just wants to buy gear with his money. You see, I associate with your friend, right? Like I understand where he's coming from, right? Right. I'd rather like not put in like all of the expensive stuff on me, and just see whether I can like cheapen it out, right? Like get a Mosin or an Obrez, and see if I can like whack someone in the head with it, right? That's my philosophy. Um, when Project Zomboid, yeah. So, I talked about this I think in the early part of the stream. Project Zomboid, probably next week. I don't know. But I may not stream it. Because I probably may have other plans on this weekend. Um, but yeah, I guess on the matter of scheduling for streams, I usually on Sundays on the Sunday stream, I usually don't have anything concrete because I usually like do the scheduling on Sundays after stream. That's when I like send out notices and to my circle, or probably even to like my audience here. You know, if you guys want to play something, uh, because yeah, it's just an etiquette thing. Anyone like it, people are watching to, you know, and I don't think they watch someone like um play organizer, right? But yeah, that's just it. But that's just me. That's just me. Do Jaeger's quest after first quest. You later have three quests can be done with just a Mosin. Yeah. I really do want to like show that VOD, to be honest, because I was doing that quest. I was in the woods, right? And the thing is, again, probably like this is like a design decision from the Tarkov developers, but there is no map. There is no in-game map. You have to go look for a map. Um, so I was like lost in the woods looking for Jaeger's camp, and I don't know. I guess I was in the lumber mill. You're probably familiar with this, Krim, when I say the lumber mill in the woods, right? Um, yeah, it there was this one point I was there. I killed a scav attempting to like ambush me in the guard post. Funny enough, yeah, right, security guard. I instinctively went to the security guard booth, right? And I killed that guy. Great, awesome, fantastic. And there was this other guy who was like running in the middle, like running down the road in the middle. Really weird. So I headshotted him with my M4. Um, and then I went over to his corpse, right? And I think that was a fatal mistake, because you do not spend time rummaging through a dead person's body in the out in the open, because whilst doing so, and I think the guy who like eventually put me out of my misery, I think he was just playing around at this point, because he took his sweet time. I was like I was like there for a hot minute, or maybe 2 minute hot, like for 2 minutes, just rummaging through this dead guy's like stuff before he eventually like shot me in the head. Yeah, this number mill is interesting. Either it's dead place and you can get the free scav kills, or freedom PMCs. I mean, you can loot, just make sure that you're not other players. For easy death, there's a player watching. Yeah, yeah, that's essentially what happened. Yeah, I think that guy was just playing with me at this point, because I think I was loud. I was like having a firefight with some of those scavs there, and yeah, people, I guess people much way sweatier than I am heard that, went to the area, went to the source of the sound, and they saw good old me like standing out in the open for like 3 minutes rummaging through my kills, and yeah, he just shot me in the head. Simple as that. And yeah, that that's the scary part, right? You when you die as a PMC, there are consequences. You lose your stuff. Um, Good stuff. I lost my M4. That's a good weapon. Um, and all the other stuff like the tactical rigs, the backpacks, the body armor, the headsets, even like the cheese. I lost those. Yeah, and that stings. That stings. Um, M4 is cheap though. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's great. Fantastic. Yeah. Yeah. I guess like yeah, I have this like hard time losing stuff out to like the void, right? So yeah, it's not a game for the weak-hearted, so to speak. uh, but locked behind higher trader levels. Oh, there you go. There you go. You see, like I'm just starting, and now I can't have my M4 because I lost it. Because I now need to like level up so I can buy it from some mook. And to make it viable, they need to spend more money on it, right? There you go. I mean, the iron sights on those things are pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't think I need like a laser sight or a green or a red dot. To me. And to make it viable, you spend more money. What was it on under 4K though? Oh, 40K. And ammo was 5K per stack. You see, I'm that guy. Like I played Rising Storm 2 a lot, and I usually pick the Mosin. Mosin's great. I like the Mosin. Yeah, and I think that's gonna be like my shtick from now on when playing that game. I'm just gonna go bolt action. Uh, but that's like that said though, like a good chunk of my encounters in Tarkov were short range engagements, so I'm starting to like question the viability of that strategy. So you do need a 3 sniper level to do a quest for Jaeger, and level 9 later. Alright, I guess it's garbage time for me for now. Till then. Yeah, yeah. That's Tarkov for you. So yeah. I might probably like play some of that probably off stream. Or I don't know, maybe on stream as well. You know, it's actually fun to stream it. Um so get your Mosin out and spam reload. What do you What this is jam? Shooter Born in Heaven questline stuff, if I remember right. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, I've actually yet to finish a quest. I think I have that quest where like I have to like collect 2 shotguns for that guy. And I've already forgotten his name. But yeah, that is the quest, and yeah, I'll figure out what's next to stream for next week. After this stream. Yeah, it'll be less hectic from now on, at least uh physically wise, because I was attending conventions left, right, and center. So Prapor, oh yeah, Prapor, yeah, Prapor's name. Zomboid all week. Oh man, I wish again like I've been telling people a lot recently. I wish I I've been making I hope I'm making it apparent to people that I like streaming. I do enjoy it. To the and I think to the people I've been collabing with, I think they're fully aware of that, because uh I I stream more than I play games by myself. Not sure if that's a good thing. So they're probably somewhat annoyed by the that fact, because they'd be all like, "Oh, let's just play a game, Stuart. Why are you like having to like um prepare like stuff like posting on Twitter and like say telling us you're live and stuff, and like doing all this like, oh, what's up, gamers? It's your boy Stuart here with my intros and all that stuff." No, yeah, I'm doing it again. I'm doing it again. I'm overly verbosing stuff. You just want like a straight answer. Excuse me. Um, no. I can't play Zomboid on the weekdays, right? Because, i.e., I have work, right? So that means that we're forced to probably, if we're gonna play Zomboid, you're gonna be forced to be awake in the mornings, early in the mornings, right, Krim? I'm not entirely sure you're up for that, or maybe you are. I don't know. Like, got 30 minutes to loot, right? What do you mean like, oh, 30 minutes oh, like oh, you're cool with like just playing 30 minutes a day? I guess I could do that, yeah. But yeah, as I said before, like I can only play on like weekends my area, my time zone. Or sorry, weekdays my time zone. Evenings. So that'll be like early morning for you. So yeah, if to people who are not familiar with this conversation we're having, uh, Krim's from Europe, right? So he's like 5 hours like in the future. No, not even five, 7. So if it's like 11:30 right now in the morning for me, he's like 6:30, 7:30 ish now in the evening from uh where he's from. So um it yeah, I I don't know about you guys, but yeah, 7 8 6:30 ish. Yeah, 6:30, yeah. So I don't know about you guys, but like if you're planning on like on doing some streaming yourself and you happen to come across friends that live outside of your time zone, this is the biggest problem I find. To the point that you have to like play organizer. You have to play secretary at this point. Because you have to like consider not only your friends' time zones, right? But you also have to like take care of yourself. You have to like what figure out like okay, because you don't want to be a martyr, right? You don't want to sacrifice yourself just so everyone can have a good time because they're gonna notice that your friends are gonna notice that. Um, and yeah, they also want you to have a good time, and um, so yeah, that's why like I really take this scheduling thing seriously because I don't want them to be awake at inopportune times, right? Or like in not saying I won't say inopportune, but you know they don't want I don't want them to be like pulling out all nighters because oh Stuart wants to play Zomboid or Stuart wants to play Tarkov, right? Uh, so yeah, I mean I just want to be considerate. That's all. So yeah, going back to your original question, Krim. Yeah, it's like yeah, I can only do weekdays, evenings, which will be mornings for you. So I'm not entirely sure if that's a good time for you. But if you're only down, but if you're down for doing like just half hour like Zomboid runs, yeah, we're very cool with that. Well, I myself think, yeah, yeah, yeah. No. I'm down. I'm down. It's just that I yeah, I don't want to impose. That's all. But yeah, but probably not. Well, maybe I could play sometime after stream, but I really need to get my channel redemptions and all this stuff done, right? I mean, it's kind of like it's kind of bad, right? I really should personalize my stuff here. So let me get that done at least, and then we could like play a quick game. Um, uh, so yeah, it's so that's basically what I did. What other games have I done in the past few? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that I've been like not getting a lot of sleep lately. That I'm having memory issues now. But let's see. What have I been doing? What has Stuart been up to? Um, excuse me. Oh yeah. It's funny. Okay. So I was was supposed to play Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, but I got sick, so I low on sleep. That oh, because based from where you're standing, yeah. No. It's just yeah. Yeah. I guess that's a good segue to like what I was. Okay, you know what? Let me just like um uh let me just use this. Actually, not the exercise window. Not the non-game content. Is that non-game content? Probably is. Yeah, the schedule. Where are the photos? Oh. Nope. Nope. That's my schedule. 8. I was gonna show like my schedule, but apparently can't. Yep. Get no schedule today. Why is that showing? Oh, whatever. Anyway, so yeah. Oh, you know what? Maybe I can show it on Twitter. Thing is, I hate X so much. It's unreal because they're making me do these authentications at this point. They think I'm a robot. They think I'm a robot, which I'm not. Okay, so where was I? There you go. I'm sure you guys can see. I said it's way down the bottom, but whatever. View image, open image, a new tab. Wow. I'm sure you can see. I can see that. Yeah. So this is what I've been talking about. So yesterday. Oh, you know what? Let me scroll back. Yeah. So today's the chatting Japanese learning. And yesterday I was playing Project Zomboid with Luke, Krim, and Hero. And then last Thursday I was playing Tarkov. And on Tuesday, last Tuesday, I was supposed to play Scott Pilgrim. Great show, by the way. And I read the comic, but I've yet to play the game. So I wanted to play that. Yeah, but I got sick. And in place of that, I played Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. I know it's your typical like VTuber like video game. To the people who are unfamiliar, this is basically it. Getting Over It. Funny enough, I have a mark. Let's just go with like the speed run. Let's see. I have ads.
Big world out there with criminals and chaos.
Oh wow, Twisted Metal? Okay, that's another game from the past. Damn, I don't know about you guys. I'm not sure like this is good trend. Oh, there you go.
Je peux plus rien faire, les gars, j'en peux plus.
Oh my god, he's
Mon
French.
devait passer dans...
But I'll just mute him. But oh, I've heard about this. So in my stream, I think one of my viewers, Dante, told me that you can finish this game within a span of a few minutes, and he's probably doing it right now. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't do that, but yeah, I played this game in place of like Scott Pilgrim. So holy shit! Oh, you can do that. You can just go from there. What the fuck? The fuck? So that's where I ended the stream at that point, and he went past me in just 30 seconds. Holy shit! The fuck? How? Okay. I'm getting spoiled. I'm not gonna watch any further. But yeah, that was a game. That was a game. I was playing for last Tuesday. So yeah, Tarkov's more fun than that. Yeah, it's more fun than Getting Over It. It was more of a game where I literally am allowed to like talk to people. It's more of a background game, to be honest. Like I did something to like put something on the background while I just talk my sickness out, right? Because I was sick, right? And I couldn't really like focus or like play a game that had a lot of like flashing lights nor like, you know, stress. So I figured, you know what, let's go play Getting Over It. Right? So yeah, it's not really a game I would like kind of get invested a lot into, right? So yeah, fun. Zomboid easier. I felt it feels that way, yeah, to be honest, yeah. Tarkov is a background game if you play it in a certain playstyle. Yes, yes, yes. I'm aware. I'm aware of that. I'm aware of that, Krim. I've only seen clips of this guy, but basically you can play Tarkov like a background game. Um, and that means you're just essentially camping. You are literally like spending maybe like an hour and a half, probably, sitting in a corner waiting for PMCs and scavs to like, file in. And yeah, sorry. Exfil campers? Yes, yes, I think that's one of them. Funny enough, I think Ches has a an extreme amount of disdain for these guys because that's I think those were the guys that got us killed in that last PMC run. But yeah, you can play Tarkov like that, where you just camp in a corner for like 30 seconds, for like an hour and a half, right? You got your MREs, you got your condensed milk, you got your bottled water handy. Probably even in real life, it's like you're waiting for an hour and a half, um, waiting for like players to like hove into view, right? So and some people are okay with that. Some people are like fine with that. Um, Even General Sam made a video expo. Yeah. It's generally trolling because like I mean generally it's just literally trolling. Um, because you're not scavenging, you're not reading, you're just waiting in a corner, um, killing people that have done the work. And I can see now why that's a bit scummy because um, yeah, you're just waiting there for an hour and a half to like steal whatever hard work those guys have been doing, right? So yeah, you can play Tarkov like that, like as a background, like like you're just waiting, right? You're probably you're probably even doing the dishes at this point, right? Um, and yeah, you can play a game like Tarkov as a background game that way. So yeah, so I played Getting Over It, Bad Foddy. It's a fairly fun. It's a surprisingly fun game, as long as you don't take it too seriously, right? Um, yeah, and it was a nice background game to play while I was talking with chat. Yeah, it was nice. Probably like that'll be my go-to like whenever Stuward gets sick game, right? Um, so yeah, it was nice. It was fun. It was nice fun. Hello. Um, but yeah, I guess on that segue, I think we should go to we should continue with our lessons. Let's see. Uh, so I'm done with that, right? Uh, Introduction. Oh, let's go back. Oh, what? Uh, where did I where did I ended up before? Um, this one, right? State of being practice exercises. Okay. So uh oh, I forgot. I really should like work on like my just making sure that wait, what? Hello? Or scuff. RTK, here we go. And then I'll just take down that Anki. Okay, cool. So yeah, what you're seeing here in my above me is the RTK kanji lookup. I probably won't be using it a lot because I'm just reviewing some of like the past kanji that I've covered already. So yeah, person, child, small, middle, big, uh, friend. Yep, life. Ahead, study. Uh, yeah, the study is just basically a child. School, high school, high, car, accompanying and reach. Okay. So okay, so let's but then again, let's just slightly review like the the kanji for a moment. So hito, kodomo, all right, person, right? If I'm just saying it on its own, hito, uh, tona, ni, tsu, so you see why like I need to learn like the oh, I forgot like I really need to like work. One other setting I need to do on my Twitch is like make it more apparent to Stuart that ads are like are about to pop off because I keep forgetting. Um. Uh. So auto. No, this is neat. Ah, I'm eh ni aning. Ah, so da ne. Uh, she. Uh, eh? G. G so. No, 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 no. Jin. Jin. Okay, 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 okay. Jin. Person. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So that's the onyomi nihon. For example, nihonjin. Yeah. Okay, 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 okay. So yeah, we're gonna just cover like, yeah, child plus person. Yeah, because I kind of like already forgot a good chunk. Let's go back. Yeah. So child. Mm, so on its own, it's cool. Yeah. We're trying to like link it up with others. Yeah. Okay. Small. I see chisai. Little. So when Tarkov or Zomboid? Yeah, I still can't answer that yet, Krim. I usually like do my scheduling, or at least like figuring out what to do later after like no all of this after the stream. So yeah, I can't multitask. Oh, Divinity. Um, yeah, it's just in the same boat. But yeah, yeah, I actually want to talk about that Divinity. So yeah, so Servo, Krem, and I have a Divinity stream series, right? So and right off the bat, just want to tell people that yeah, we're still gonna continue with that. By the way, I'm not putting it off, right? Although, if you guys have been playing Baldur's Gate 3 or have been watching other people play Baldur's Gate 3, you'll notice that that game, if you watch some of my VODs about Divinity, um, or have at least like played or seen other people, played it yourself, um, you'll notice that there's quite um some striking similarities between that game and Baldur's Gate 3, and that's the fact that because they're coming from the same developer. Excuse me. But one other similarity that I want to like point out, between those games, is the fact that like, they're very, very beefy games in terms of content, story, and like just everything else, and dialogue and like plot. So why do I do? No. I want to continue the game. I want to continue the game. I like the game. It's just that, yeah, like, I do understand like if other people like do get impatient with me in terms of like playing the video game, because because there's a lot to cover. To be honest, like, we're not even at the fun part yet in Divinity. And I think they've structured Baldur's Gate the same way. Funny enough, it just has occurred to me how like they've divided like the game into acts, right? There's an Act 1, Act 2, Act 3. I think we're still in Act 2. Correct me if I'm wrong, Krim. In Divinity, I think we're still in Driftwood. Reaper's Coast, I think. Reaper's Coast. Yeah, Act 2 is Reaper's Coast. And Act 3 is Nameless Isle. I think that's where we get the Godwoke and stuff. And Act 4, that's the best act, by the way, Act 4. That's the Arx act. ARX, right? In Divinity 2, Original Sin. Yeah, we're still not at the best part yet in Divinity, and I want to get there. It's the same boat as Zomboid in a way. It takes time to do stuff. Yeah. That's why I kind of want like, I kind of want like get my viewers to understand that the games I play as well, do understand that they do take time. Yeah, I just ask people to just be patient with this stuff, because don't worry, I'm not putting them off. I'm just struggling to find time to play them with other people. So I mean, main story wise, we are at the beginning of the actual game. We have we've gotten 1 out of 2 story we can get on there. But actual side quest, we haven't got anywhere. Yeah, we have barely touched the surface, to be honest. I mean, if you look at the VODs, and if you've seen parts where I was like trifling through like the logs, right, the quest logs, it might seem like we've done a lot, but trust me, like, there's a lot. There's plenty of stuff that we still haven't like covered. And I say this because I've already played and finished the game. Servo has yet to. And I suspect that he may have been like playing some stuff as well, like on the side, like Baldur's Gate 3, you know, like he's like, you know, figuring some stuff out in terms of like the depth of these games. Yeah, he hasn't finished the game yet. Only Krim and I have finished it. So yeah, I'm familiar with what he's talking about here. And funny, and you know what? Like I this is like a unique feeling I'm feeling right now, that I know something. I'm talking something that I know about. Like I know what I'm talking about now, at least at this particular area, because for Tarkov, for like Project Zomboid, and all the other games that I've been collabing with all the other, like, with all my friends, Divinity is the only game so far that at least I have some experience. Right, so but yeah, it's expansive, it's massive. So yeah, again, overall kind of point I was trying to make is that, yeah, I'm still gonna go pick up Divinity with Servo and Krim. It's just that, yeah, like it's gonna take a long while. It's gonna take a long while to like finish it. And the thing is, like, I I do like to do the side quests because it's content, right? But yeah, um, it's just that we tend to like flounder with like the teamwork and stuff. but some people may find it like annoying. Some people may find it grating, you know. But I see it as like part of the experience. It's like D&D, right? People want to project their personalities into the game. Sometimes it ruins it. Sometimes it ruins the combat and stuff like that. Uh, but I have come to accept that they're just being themselves, and I just have to roll with it. I have to role play, right? So, so yeah. So oftentimes, if you watch me and Servo and Krim and I play Divinity, I often am the person like holding the group together. I would say that. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm the one like holding the group together. um, I guess I'm fulfilling that role now in that particular group. Uh, for Zomboid though, it's a bit different. Uh, Based on the fact that I am like the nuisance character in that game. So it's just us four, right? So if you go watch the VOD later on after the stream and Project Zomboid, you'll notice that I am literally useless, right? Krim, Luke, and Hero are all out there building stuff, making things. Um, yeah, just building things out of existence, right? While I'm there, just walking around, just scratching my bum, um, uh, just wondering what people are up to, how are they doing, and just looking for just trying to be like resourceful. And I think at some point I resigned to the fact that probably the only way I'll be resourceful in this group is like asking people like, what do you guys need? What do you guys like? What do you guys want done, right? And usually those are fetch quests. Like they would ask me, all right, Stuart, I need like a needle, some thread, and a sewing kit. And I would go and like just go through like all of the cars we've stolen, or we've like we yeah, basically stolen, yeah. And in the trunks of those cars, we'll have like all of the equipment and stuff. And sometimes like we'd have the equipment like in the garage. And yeah, I'll just rifle. So I'm basically the I'm a dog basically at this point. I fetch stuff for them. So yeah. I know, not a roleplay kind of. I just pick what I like as a character and try to get as OP as I can get. I don't know what to do in the game, then I will fiddle around. Ah, yeah. No, it's okay. It's okay. Like, it's just, yeah. It's just, it's yeah. It's I kind of understand where you're coming from. Yeah. It's and funny. And to be honest, like I do appreciate you're there because you're actually like you actually build like strong characters that gets us through like some of these challenges, right? Because I also have a meme build as well. I'm a tank, right? Doesn't deal a lot of damage, but you know, I'm a damage sponge, if you will. So we can play Austria to help you figure stuff out. Yeah. That's why we'll probably like do like those 30-minute zomboid like off stream stuff, right? So. Oh, and ads are about to start. Finally, like I'm on point with my ad notices, so nice. But yeah, it's where was I going with this? Group dynamics, group dynamics. That's what I was going at. So yeah, in Divinity, I think the glue. Krim is essentially just the guy just dependable, the dependable kind of guy. Yeah, he's the. If you got a problem, Krim knows how to fix it. He's a dependable guy. and overall, yeah, across all the games, because I think in between games, my roles differ. So, uh, how though? Well, crap. Let's not be modest. Let's not be now is not the time to be modest here, Krem. I think you know. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's good shit. Having my Mountain Dew. But yeah, no, it's it's funny that how that works, eh? Like how the group dynamics tend to like change. Probably maybe like if I know a bit or two about the game, I probably um uh that may change the group dynamic, right? But yeah, that's essentially what was happening in that stream. So very bad gameplay coming from Stuart. When Vermintide took Crib. All right. This is also something I probably want to talk about as well. But ads are gonna start in the next 30 seconds. So I guess we can just just let me know if like if you're Crib if like if well yeah you do have ad blocker, so I could continue like mouthing off. But I'll just for the rest of the people let me just um give him a quick note. Ads are on the way, right? So yeah, it installed. Yeah. So yeah, I guess this is a good topic to discuss as well, eh? So starting off, I didn't really have a lot of games to play. Mostly like on my list. I'm looking at my list right now. Um, they are games that I've played in the past, and games um that I would like to play based on the games that I've played in the past, right? Um, and increasingly, I have like ignored this list now because I'm getting a lot of game recommendations from people, and I I I I, I do appreciate people like uh recommending me games to play, and I think the record speaks for itself. I do play your recommendations, right? Um, when also, um, I mean, god dang it! Like, this is actually a nice conversation point. I kind of want to like not go too deep into or not go too deep into this, given that ads are playing right now. But yeah, when also the oh, yeah, like all right, this is the other thing. I also wanted to like I I, I do also like it play I do also play rhythm games, right? It's funny though. Like Krim, you're the only person I know who plays rhythm games. Which is probably quite an untapped market. The thing is though, like, I'm not sure. Like, so rhythm games tend to have like their whole slew of challenges, mainly on the copyright side of things. So that's why like in Osu, I think I noticed when I saw a snippet of you playing that game, and yeah, a lot of the stuff there is stream safe, Twitch safe content, i.e. public domain stuff, and yeah, I haven't streamed in a while, but I do hop in there sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, um, I'm a I so this sounds like a guy. What I'm about to say is, sounds like a guy who's like trying to fit in, right? Probably am. I probably am. But I like music, It sounds like something you'd hear from like from a upscale dinner party, trying to impress like people who are, you know, obviously not don't who obviously don't want to be there. But yeah, it's like uh the Twitch still auto detect stuff it has put on just in case they need to not upload VODs automatically. Yeah. I've yet to be struck with a copyright notice in my streams. Funny enough, it's only YouTube that seems to be extremely like critical about that. I think there was just one time I was like playing like a trailer for the Slam Dunk movie. It was I got copyright noticed from the music from that trailer, and now that trailer that stream is blocked from Russia and from Israel. I have no idea. So it's only like partially blocked. I see it in like in my management portal that yeah, for that particular VOD, viewers from Russia and from Israel cannot see said VOD. I don't know. My first time ever seeing that happen. Um, it's a bit annoying, but meh. I got a strike yet, so aware of stuff. Yeah. That's the biggest. That's kind of the biggest issue. Because I'm aware. The big appeal of rhythm games. And I think you're aware of this as well, Krim. That the biggest appeal of rhythm games is not necessarily the guy, like playing the game, but the music. You struggling with like I forgot the actual word that describes kind of like the level, the map, the the spectacle of seeing a person struggle with a map is just secondary. What they're actually in there for is like the music. Right? I don't know. Maybe this is an incorrect observation, but I think that's where I'm coming from. I think people like, oh, he's playing my favorite song. I'm gonna go watch him, right? So that's kind of like my kind of like um my interpretation of the appeal of rhythm games, right? So I do struggle with like figuring out if I'm going to play Osu, I kind of want to play probably some maps that people are gonna enjoy, right? Because the thing is, I'm bad at rhythm games, right? They don't want to see bad gameplay, right? So, but they probably want to like vibe to the music, right? So, but yeah, and again, I have to say this because I think some people are missing the point here. But uh, you can be bad at video games but still enjoy them, right? And increasingly, I am becoming that person, right? I used to be good at video games. Now I'm just generally bad, right? So but I still enjoy it. I mean, that's the reason why I keep I'm streaming a lot of this stuff, right? So, so yeah, it has become that, right? So I probably am gonna go look into some of that in the upcoming streams. So, and I guess back to your question about Vermintide. Yeah, I guess I was trying to make a general statement that yeah, I have a lot of video games now that on my plate that I need to kind of like cover and finish before I can continue with the recommendations. Um, and that's just compounded with and the fact that I'm ordering a new SSD just underlines that because I have way too many stuff installed in my PC, and I have run out of space. So I have ordered a new SSD, and funny enough, probably after stream, I have to go and install it. Right, so I have to turn off the PC and everything, right? And yeah, because yeah, I think I need to. I've essentially run out of space for new games. uh, an SSD. It's a solid state drive. A disk. Um, so yeah, I essentially just ran out. I mean, I could clean stuff, but apparently a good chunk of the stuff to clean are transient data, basically save files, state files, uh, which I a general rule of thumb you do not touch because it will break your system. Um, so outside of actually like doing a comprehensive review of like the disk usage, I would rather just throw money at a problem. 1 terabyte M2 and then one. Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. I bought a terabyte. I only have a terabyte, right? I think it's in my gear, right? In my about page, where I have a terabyte of SSD, a single one. So I need to sorely like fix that problem. We'll fix that problem probably today, and yeah, I have the SSD right now with me. I literally am looking at it right now. Well, not literally. It's in a cupboard somewhere. But I will like after the stream, I will probably like have to like um whip that out. One T just you need a terabyte of old broken hard drive, and I use for random image stuff. Okay, that's an HDD. Occasional etches. I'd have to like you don't have to like disclose that, Crim. But you can get my. If you ever ask me. No, 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 no. I know by now not to go between a man and his gentleman's literature. Um, so yeah, it's just that's the response I will have to give out, right? Yeah, I have essentially run out of space, and I need to fix that, right? So yeah, that's gonna be that's a problem that needs to be fixed essentially. Uh, so I guess like given that, I think that's exhausted all your questions, Grim. I probably can move on to the thing I'm supposed to be doing. Which is Japanese. Who was I? So I'm reviewing the RTKs, right? Little. Cheese. Chisai? Chisai. Yeah, kunyomi. That's I know this. Onyomi for this is sure. Sure? We're getting the katakana for this. Ah, sure. Eh? Okay. Ah, so that. Yeah. Shogaku. Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright. And then the other one will be middle. Let's go middle. Oh no, it's in the in. Oh, you know what? Let's go for the mouth. Mouth. I keep seeing this like character. I can't. So she should try to learn moon runes. You know, yeah, um uh I was just coming out of like the discussion about like your gentleman's literature, and you say that now you say that last thing, and I can't help but like make that insinuation that you're that I'm learning Japanese because of said literature, right? I was born yesterday, Krim. I just enjoy Japanese media, and there's like probably I'm probably because I do not know the language. I am locked out of probably like 99.9% of it, right? I mean, that's a very, very extreme estimate. Probably 95%. But, um, yeah. If I know how to speak Japanese, I would unlock all that media. これは変態です。これ is this, right? You're saying this is hentai? You're asking. You're asking. これは hentai. You're asking if this is hentai. Because you're probably, or is that what you're trying to say? That's what you're trying to say. No, this is not hentai. Just because you see like moon rooms doesn't mean it immediately is hentai. No. Are you a pervert? Yeah. I know what you're trying to achieve there. But the thing is, like, korewa is basically this. This is hentai, though. So, you should be looking for a different word there. And the thing is, like, highlight my message. I just highlighted Servo face. Nice. Well, thank you for redemptions. Wow, affiliate status. No, it's just the thing with Japanese is that you just say it, right? For example, is college, or are you a friend, right? You just say you just say friend. So if you're just asking me if I'm a pervert, just say, oh, thanks. Whoa, thank you for the raid, Serenity. Thank you. Is it here for the raid? Oh my gosh. I got even a raid message. Oh, welcome. Grim's asking for the karaoke stream. Welcome. How's everyone doing? Welcome. What were you guys up to? I must ask. Because yeah, we're like just learning Japanese. I was like having a conversation with Krim about the finer points of Japanese media and the people and the words associated with people who enjoy said finer points. But yeah, and then you guys rated, so we were playing Minecraft today. Nice. Oh man, I like Krim and I were just talking. Yeah, we're like, it's been a while since I played Minecraft, so yeah, it's just, I really lots of content I kind of want to do with that. I mean, I've yet to get a server going. But yeah, no. Yeah, we're just. I was just like literally like, um, uh, teaching Krim how to like, declare a state of being, right? When's the server? We've been through this. I talked to Store about this. I need the new SSD. No, I'm not asking people to like gift me an SD. I already have it here. I just have yet to install it. So like after the stream, I have to go turn off my computer and install the new disk. Although I'm not sure. Like I mean, I don't think. Wait. Well, no, I still need to do that. Like a server fun. Yeah, the thing is like it'll be nice though because I like I can have a server and people like in my Discord, but oh yeah, I guess like I guess for people who are interested, this is my Discord. So people in my Discord can like hang out in that Minecraft server. Um Although now I'm wondering whether that's a good idea because I'm more of a builder as opposed to like not. And knowing the people in my Discord, I don't think I want them faffing about in my server because yeah, um, uh, in real life stream PC building, I need a camera for that, and to shed away my fear of getting doxxed. But yeah, yeah, it's uh, yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. I'm gonna go recreate kind of like my my business part, right? Then there's plenty. I mean, as long as it's not vanilla, then there's plenty of stuff to do and build. Ooh. Yeah, I, again, I probably like, um, need to like talk to a few people, probably even to use Serenity, like, how to go about building a server, right? And how to kind of like maintain it. I don't know. Like again, I've only played Minecraft a grand total of 3 times. So and most of them was just me like, uh, I don't know, I think there was one server where like I forgot the name, but it was a full-fledged like RPG. Like there was like quests and stuff. Like I am like brain mush by the next hour when I was playing that. I don't know how to actually host one yourself, but bot servers work fine. Okay. Yeah, I've yet to actually just look. I've done a server a few times, but I mostly made one of my friends run it. It just made weird decisions. I'll see what next time I see him. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's just it didn't occur to me like I thought like you would just like host a game like any other like any other game would like do, right? Like host a Minecraft game and get other people to join. But apparently like you have to go and like get a server, maybe like put on like some mods and stuff and roll with it. So I say what the next time I see him. Winraft. Winraft is good. What is this? I'm gonna look it up. Wincraft. Oh, the Minecraft MMORPG. Okay. Maybe yeah. No. This wasn't it. But holy, this is another MMO. Holy, yeah. That works. But I with actual mod, you gotta get it. That works with realms. Or I don't even know what the concept, what this realm concept is all about. Minecraft realms. I just literally okay. I'm gonna confess to you guys. Like, people just send me a host name, an IP, a domain, and I just join. That's it. It's your one-person Minecraft where you can easily and safely play online with friends. Oh. Oh. So this is like they host the server and you just pay a subscription. Okay, cool. I just get the serving. Okay, got. I get it. No. I totally understand. This is, yeah, I know this business model. Don't worry. I know. I don't have to explain. I've seen add minor mods. I know how realms work, but if you know Grian to VTuber boy, is that the person I have to go look up? Oh, I don't. You can tell. I've only like started like I probably have seen this guy. But I've yet to actually like watch his content. So, but the IP stuff is actual services someone has to make. Okay. It's magic and animate. Okay. Realms like modding. Yeah. No, I understand. And you get 5 world slots too, and they include game worlds. I like it for farming with friends. Oh, the realms. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I think probably like I might set up a server for myself. No worry. I I I can kind of like um figure out the financials behind that. So it's just yeah, as I've been telling like Krim for the past 2 hours. Uh, it's just that yeah, I just recently hit affiliate and I've yet to actually cut personalize like all of these channel redemptions, these bits, these subscriptions. Um because yeah, I was like attending conventions left, right, and center. I was doing streams. I was like doing like I was networking and all that stuff. And yeah, and also now that I also have to like upgrade my rig here. Lots of stuff like it's good going on. But hopefully, and not hopefully, like assuredly, I can assure people that in the next few weeks, not even a few weeks, the next few days, like I think things are gonna start to open up. Uh, I will start like reaching out to the artists that I commission art from because I do enjoy like I do enjoy art, right? I have in my Discord I have like an art channel where people just post art. So yeah, and yeah, it's fun. I love it. I love it. Um, okay, I'm gonna go get food. I'll be lurking. Y'all have fun. All right, thank you, Serenity. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you for the read, Serenity. Yeah, and I'll go get something great. Yeah, I'll try to hold down the fort with your audience here. But yeah, and I didn't really have anything planned in terms of Minecraft wise, like and entertainment value. I'm just here to just talk. I'm not sure if you guys are into that, but yeah, but hopefully like you just enjoy like the stuff I put out. I generally just you know rant, talk, whatever, and then well at least for this stream, right? But yeah, I generally play a diverse set of games. So, and that may manifest in terms of like me being a master of none, right? So you're not gonna see quality gameplay coming from me, right? I will that I can assure you. That I can assure you, Chad. You won't see any You won't see me in any like clips or like like top 10 best gameplay from Stuart, but but no, it's just I play games out of like just for the experience, right? Why not? Because that's a problem. I play a variety of games, and that I'm not I'm not a monster. I'm not a superhuman, if you will. Um, where like like yeah, you know that thing with RTSs, like they have this like metric um that kind of like gauges how cracked you are. I think it's called APM, actions per minute, right? Yeah, I probably am in the lower end of that scale. Um so yeah, it's yeah, funny enough, like I'm not sure like if people are into RTSs. Like I was actually thinking of this once. Uh there is an RTS that I kind of wanted to play, probably even stream. Um Mostly stream actually, to be honest. The thing is it's a fairly old game. My god, I play a lot. So that's the other thing about me. I I play like um a fair bunch of retro games. And there's this game I kind of wanted to stream to you guys. It's not too heavily on the details, so it's not gonna like turn your brain into mush. It's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty I like the voice acting and the music. So I might probably like I'm just gonna like surprise people with that. Like it's gonna be like a so probably just gonna be an announcement. I don't know, but it's a fairly old game. It's a fairly old game, so I think I still have like a fairly old game I've yet to actually like finish as well. It's medieval. I like that game. I like that game a lot. But yeah, that's kind of like who I am, like what I'm playing. So yeah, roughly, hopefully, like I should be gaining some like time to devote to like some of like the non-stream stuff, because yeah, or at least like just fix up my channel. All right, so before we get distracted any further, so state of being. Okay, so yeah, so I was telling Krim, yeah, so you just basically like say the word, and then that's it. Like if you're just telling me I'm a pervert, just say pervert, or asking me if I'm a pervert, just say pervert, and that's it. That's how they that's what they do there. So yeah, you don't have to add words. So friend. Oh, middle. No, mouth. Oh yeah, I wanted to learn what mouth, how mouth is like sounded out. I see this a lot. Uh, no. Hitchi? No. Eh? Hiragana. Ah, cool. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. I was what the? Yeah. So if you're just saying mouth on its own, it's basically kuchi. Which after no, okay, I'm gonna stop right there. There's I know exactly what word. What was oh god. Yeah, to people who are like wondering what no. No. Like I can type it. Really, if I can. What do I and then oh it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Oh F. Oh, it doesn't work on Twitch. Yeah. All right. So this is basically like what Krim is like referring to. That's the that's what he was trying. That was the yeah. So I don't get to say it, but yeah, it's actually come to think of it. Can this work here? Hang on. What? Eh? Oh, hang on. Oh, it doesn't work here as well. Okay, so OBS can't do like has a poor IME integration with Windows, so I can't type Japanese in the chat box in OBS, but I can type Japanese in the browser though, which makes sense. Someone has even made an animation. Of course, someone has made an animation of it. Why would who wouldn't, right? So. But probably enough, maybe like that. That's a good like channel redeem. I'll where's my pen? Hello, god damn it, where's my pen? I lost it. I lost my pen, chat. Yeah, I like that pen. Right. I could make that into a channel redemption. Right. Should add a redeem as a Tarkov grenade drop as well. For some more anti-Tarkov. Yeah. Uh, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I do need like some time to like figure out like to personalize like sorry, I hit my microphone there. To personalize the redemptions. But yeah, it's the war merge play Tarkov. Yeah. But that's good. That's good. I making me say making me like channel Takeshi there. Whenever someone redeems something, right? So that's good. That's actually, actually that's pretty great. That's pretty good. Okay, where was I? Keep getting lost. Okay, so yeah, I think that's math. Where's my Twitch go? There you go. So that's mouth. Coochie. Oh, coochie. Yeah, coochie. Yeah. Again, like we keep getting onto the non-family friendly side of like the Japanese. I was at at that point, yeah, but I think I started like learning the tricks of the trade here, Crim. There was this one point where I was like, I was playing like Minecraft with Wither and AJ, um, and someone chatted, um, a word that when combined together sounds like a slur, and I uttered that word. So, I've kind of trained myself based on that experience to like first read the words that are popping up in your head before before you transmit it to your mouth. So I think I'm starting to like learn that skill. No, it wasn't the ussy word. It's the it's a slur that it has to do with race. So wow, that kind of went a bit dark there for a moment, but yeah. It's not a nice word, especially here in North America. But it's something that he or she wrote it in such a way that it was not totally apparent at first. But when you sound it off, it becomes that word. It English is kind of very tricky that way. That's why I hate it. I hate it. I thought I'm learning Japanese instead. uh, so yeah, it's a skill that I've become at least like starting to like kind of like you know get the hang of. Uh, okay, so Gucci and mouth onyomi is ko ko e wa fu okay, cool. So cool. So if you're just attaching mouth, that's something. It's cool or ku. No, wait, katakana. Ah, okay, cool. And kuchi if you're just saying mouth. Okay. And life, se, sin, uh, study, gakko, school. Actually, come to think of it, school. Oh, exam. Cool. Uh, yo. Okay. But study is like, um, as I type study, like, my goodness. Study is gaku. But they combine it with like, yeah, with the other study. So or with school. So when I go and so it uses 2 onyomi readings or in total, right? So exam, right? So gaku, yeah. So gaku and then ko. Yeah, this one. So yeah, and hi, ko. Yeah, cool, cool. Yeah. So you can so you see here like why kanji is important. People will somewhat tell you like, oh, hiragana and katakana is all you need to learn Jap, and you can do just fine in Japanese or in Japan. But no, this is a good example. You see how like the word for school exam, um, literally is the same with tall, right? As far as onyomi reading is concerned. See, ko here for exam, and ko here for tall. If you just write this and hope that people will understand you're trying to say tall, people might also mistake you for thinking that you wrote exam there, here. So that's why like that's the problem. Like you have to like learn kanji in order for people to differentiate what that call your call sound meant, right? When will you learn and teach others the sussy words? I, I don't know. I can do that. I don't know if I can like. uh, can I do? I'm sure I can do that. I mean, it's Twitch and it's in Japanese, right? So, that's a possibility. But YouTube, no, I don't think I can do that on YouTube. And why would I? I don't even have a well, apart from me like putting that as a bod storage and my short video storage. Yeah, I don't think I stream on YouTube. But yeah, I probably can. But but yeah, no, it's just it's funny though because like when people ask like others like can you teach me when people like want like express interest in learning another language and they approach people who are fluent in said language 80% of the time they're the very first thing they ask is can how can I swear in said languages, right? It's funny but I do understand where they're coming from but uh just probably because like they played with other people in an online video game and they just want to trash talk, yeah, so I understand. um but yeah, it's that said, I don't know a lot actually, to be honest, Krim. Like I don't know a lot of sussy Japanese words, other than the fact that this kanji um is from a sussy background. Okay, tomodachi, uh, basically when Japanese or at least like Japanese learners um try to figure out this kanji, they think of this, the side friend, right? Um, and I say side with quotes, hoping people will get the meaning. But yeah, this is I don't know, I don't. You just have to roll with it. So koko, kuruma, ko, achi, submit. Uh, eh? Kodomo. Oh, so here, konyomi. So だね. Child. So, if I say child. So it's just a definite child. Okay. kodomo, tomodachi, kuruma, reach for the sky. No. Okay, so what? What's this for? Best friend. Okay, so accompanying for child, tomodachi. Okay, so best friend probably. All right, sure. Yeah, this is it. That's his chi. Tomodachi. No, weird, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, so tomodachi, best friend. Kuruma. Oh yeah. So this I know. Sensei, sensei, kakuse, kakko. Kuruma. Okay, cool. Yeah, and these are the answers. Yeah, I've already figured these out. His college. We need your help in Project Zomboid? Oh, okay. Alright, sure. I guess we can... You have a weak stomach trait... Zomboid? No, I don't. Wait, why do you need... Hero needs a guinea pig? Well, do you need someone with that trait? Because I don't, though. So I won't be able to help you there. Make me a cool... Are you gonna eat a quarter of a mushroom and tell us if it's poisonous or not? Okay. Well, again, I have to ask again. Like, do you need that trait in order for you to make that test? Because it's gonna be a wasted effort. It's gonna be wasted effort, right? If you feed me a mushroom and my stomach is not weak, and okay, got it. I understand the problem now. Okay, cool. All right, sounds good. I guess we could like, yeah, I think I'm almost on my mark there. I guess I can like, end the stream right here. I'm just gonna go look for someone to raid then. Okay. Yeah, because I don't think I can like get to the particles with this, right? I mean, I kind of slightly like already like figured some of this out, but it'd be nice to like kind of like review them once more. Okay, but yeah, no, I don't think I have the time to like get to the particles. Okay, let me just look for someone to raid, and I'll be right there with you guys. Let's look for someone. Hero, do you want me to raid Iwi? Or no? Is it bad? Is it a bad move? I don't know. Let me. No. Don't want me to raid Iwi? No. No, I said like no. That's not. That's. You don't deserve. He didn't say good morning. All right. Let's go raid like otters then. Yeah, he's just playing Bloodborne, so. But let me know. I don't know. Do you want me? I kind of feel a bit devious. Do you want or so just shoot me down like if you don't want me to raid Yui. Probably not. All right, let's just go raid otters. All right. Okay. All right. I'll be like streaming possibly on Tuesday next week. But yeah. Thank you for like watching me like, you know, just mouth off. You know, just getting some things off my chest. And yeah. And just reviewing some of the Japanese I probably have forgotten. And yeah. Good. And yeah, we'll hopefully like see each other on Tuesday. I'll be raiding you guys over to Odd. I will blow you up with a tiger in Prezone if you raid you. Okay, cool. I won't. All right. We're gonna go raid Otters. He's playing Bloodborne. So hopefully you guys stick around for that. It's free channel points, which like you know, not sure like I've yet to like figure out the redemption system, but yeah. Hopefully you stick around for that. Anyway, I will radio over to Otters. He's playing Bloodborne right now. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next stream. Bye now.